Well, a big weekend of greyhound racing upcoming. Triple header of group races. I'm joined by Simone Fisher to preview this massive weekend of greyhound racing. And Simone, it all starts at Geelong.
It does. No better way to kick off the spring racing carnival for greyhounds with Geelong Cup Friday night, James, the Top Gun for stayers, and the Sprint Saturday night, of course. But let's have a look at the Geelong Cup. We have a very short price favourite in the red Dalgetty.
Indeed we do. Just a feast for the greyhound enthusiast over this weekend. Starting with one Dalgetty. Flew round in the heat, 25.32, and he's the $1.60 favourite at the moment with the tab fixed odds.
And Cut Loose Max, a big run, a slow getaway, but he's got a big motor.
And he's at $7. Powder Raw number 3, Sydney Cider, who arrived to win narrowly in its heat at around the $11 mark this week.
Yeah, whatever. Had a win off the red box, but stepping up in class in this event.
$13 for yeah, whatever, while Shared Equity's right there in the market. Simone at $4.20. Quick Beginner, second fastest heat winner in 25.48.
Amaro Bale, another chaser, led all the way, ran third in the Angle Adelaide Derby.
At Angle Park, that's correct, and he's at $18, a bit of value there. Black Illusion, nice heat win, lobbed very quickly away from the traps. He's at $26.
And Benter Bale, $26 there. Could be some value. I think he is well drawn, Benter Bale, out in box 8, but yeah. $26, big odds.
It is big odds, and the reserves, of course, being Ernest Bale and Lectra Utopia. So it's another exciting race, Simone, but we'll get straight into the thick of things. Dalgetty, he's a flying machine. He sort of popped out of nowhere a couple of months ago. Dalgetty, no one had heard of him. Now he's announcing himself as a real hot sprinter.
That's right, and the favourite to take out the Cup on Friday night from box 1 at only his 15th start. So let's have a look at his replay, James. And like you said, plenty of early pace, a good getaway, and he does look the chaser to beat.
Yeah, as we saw in the heat, Simone, his early box speed, as we're seeing now, just from box number 6 to spear out and grab the lead, running fast sections. And you know what I like most about this heat win? It was the way he finished off. He powered away. He had good chasers trying to wheel him in, but he just went powerfully to the post. And if he does that from box 1 in the final, surely he's the one to beat.
I think so. Then you look at Shared Equity, James, another chaser who's probably got the pace to go with Dalgetty, beginning from box 5.
Well, that's
again.
I think the key, isn't it? There's not a great deal of speed. It's Shared Equity and Dalgetty. They look clearly ahead of the rest for early speed. So if you look at it that way, Simone, do they just fight the race out?
I think so. I think the Quinella there, James. So let's have a look at tips, though, because we haven't got into those yet. 1, 5, 2 and 8 for me. Dalgetty, of course, over number 5, Shared Equity. Number 2, Cut Loose Max, a great run by this chaser. Yeah, it was. It was only his third start on the track, and now he's had the win. Has been racing in top company. And then number 8, I'm throwing Benter Bale in. I think definitely value for a chaser that looks very suitably boxed out wide on Friday night, James.
Well, look, Simone, I have to agree with you on very, very similar numbers here. I'm going 1, 5, 2 and 3. Dalgetty, smart win in the heat. And you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Black Magic Opal, and touching on him, he won the Geelong Cup, backed it up with a Melbourne Cup win for trainer Jason Thompson, who puts the polish on this fellow. I'm going 1, 5, 2 and 3. Shared Equity, as we touched on, the early speed to go with Dalgetty. Then Cut Loose Max. Now, this greyhound they purchased for just over $5,000 at the Ready to Race auction series a year ago. He's won a prelude of the Melbourne Cup. He's in the Geelong Cup. It's just such a great story to see. And good luck to the connections. Number 3, Powder Raw to round out the first 4. Nice heat run. I think second look back at Geelong should go a little bit better.
Just wanted to touch on Dalgetty one more time, James. He's by a dog called Stagger. Stagger made it through to 2 Geelong Cups. He was a terrific chaser. Had over 100 starts, I think.
A lot of wins too. I think he nearly finished with 50% win strike rate.
Yeah, he's a very honest, consistent dog, and Dalgetty looks very much like that as well.
He hasn't really produced any big-name dogs as yet, Stagger, and he has had a couple of litters on the ground, but Dalgetty is one who could really boost Stagger's career at stud.
And no better trainer to do it than Jason Thompson.
Yeah, well, maybe he's a greyhound, Simone, that can do the mighty Geelong Cup and Melbourne Cup double, just like Black Magic Opal and Dynatron, who have done in the last couple of years. Well, for the viewers at home, it's your chance now to get involved with a $100 betting voucher up for grabs. And Simone, it's finding the double, the Geelong Cup and Top Gun Sprint this weekend.
That's right, James. So viewers, all they need to do is hashtag Geelong Top Gun Double with their numbers, and you could win a $100 tab betting voucher.
Could it be as easy as 1 and 1?
I think so.
Fernando Bale Dalgetty. I think that's the way to go. Free entry, show bags. It's all happening at Geelong Friday night. The Beckley Centre, the place to be for the Geelong Gold Cup.